Our planet is home to billions of animals. Some we know well, and many still unknown to science. Each one plays a vital role in the story of life on Earth. We've started a special series exploring the known animals of our planet, from A to Z, uncovering their unique traits, habitats, and struggles for survival. Gliding gracefully through the colorful coral reefs of the world's tropical oceans, the angelfish is one of nature's most stunning aquatic creations. With its vibrant colors, flowing fins, and elegant movements, it looks like a living piece of art beneath the waves. There are more than 80 species of marine angelfish, found mostly in the warm waters of the Indo-Pacific and the Caribbean. Each one displays its own unique pattern: bright blues, yellows, and oranges that shimmer in the sunlight. Despite their beauty, angelfish are territorial and bold, often defending their coral homes fiercely against intruders. They feed on sponges, algae, and small invertebrates, helping maintain balance in the reef ecosystem. Watching them swim among the corals feels like witnessing a dance, graceful, calm, and full of life. The angelfish is more than just a beauty of the sea. It's a reminder of the vibrant and delicate world hidden beneath the ocean's surface. Comment down your favorite animal. In the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, a silent giant takes flight under the cover of darkness. The Atlas moth, one of the largest and most extraordinary insects on Earth. With a wingspan that can reach up to 12 inches, its wings resemble the shape of a snake's head, a clever defense against predators. The Atlas moth's wings are painted in shades of rust, gold, and brown, looking like a living piece of art. Yet, despite its beauty, this creature's life is incredibly brief. After emerging from its cocoon, the adult moth lives only for a few days. It cannot eat, surviving solely on the energy stored from its caterpillar stage. During that short time, it focuses on one purpose: to reproduce and ensure the next generation. The Atlas moth's fleeting life reminds us of nature's delicate balance, a moment of beauty that passes quickly, yet leaves a lasting wonder in the heart of the forest. Hidden beneath the cool, high in the misty mountains of South America, where the air is thin and the land touches the sky, lives one of the world's most charming and gentle creatures, the alpaca. Belonging to the camel family, the alpaca has been a faithful companion to the people of the Andes for thousands of years. These soft, graceful animals were domesticated by the ancient Incan civilization and are still treasured today for their luxurious wool. Often called the fiber of the gods, alpacas are smaller than their cousin, the llama, and are known for their calm nature and expressive faces. They communicate through gentle humming sounds and sometimes a high-pitched squeal when alarmed. Their thick, fluffy coats come in over 20 natural colors, from snowy white to rich chocolate brown, making them one of the most color-diverse fiber animals in the world. Living in herds, alpacas thrive on community and rarely wander alone. They graze peacefully on the high-altitude grasslands, surviving in environments where few animals can. Their padded feet help protect the fragile mountain terrain, making them an environmentally friendly species. In recent years, alpacas have captured global attention, not just for their adorable looks, but also for their sustainable contribution to the textile industry. Their fleece is warmer, lighter, and stronger than sheep's wool, yet hypoallergenic, a true marvel of nature. Alpacas symbolize peace, patience, and resilience, qualities that have allowed them to thrive in the harshest conditions. Whether wandering the Andes or grazing on modern farms around the world, the alpaca remains a reminder of harmony between humans and nature. Under the blazing sun of the Arabian desert, where endless dunes stretch to the horizon, moves a creature of timeless beauty and power. The Arabian horse. For over 5,000 years, this extraordinary animal has been celebrated as the pride of the desert. The companion of warriors and the heart of Bedouin culture. Its story is one of endurance, elegance, and an unbreakable bond with humankind. The Arabian horse is one of the oldest and purest horse breeds in the world. Every feature of its body tells a story of survival. Its fine, chiseled head with a concave or dished profile allows for easier breathing in the dry desert air. Its large nostrils, wide-set eyes, and strong lungs help it endure long journeys through the scorching sands. With a naturally arched neck, short back, and high tail carriage, the Arabian horse moves with a grace and confidence that seem almost otherworldly. But beyond its beauty lies strength and spirit. Bred by Bedouin tribes for centuries, the Arabian horse was a trusted companion in both peace and war. It could gallop across the desert for miles without tiring, surviving on minimal water and sparse vegetation. The Bedouins treated their horses as members of the family. They shared their tents, their food, and their lives. This closeness created a unique bond between human and horse. A trust so deep that Arabians were said to respond to their rider's voice and emotions. Legends of the Arabian horse are woven through the history of the Middle East. From carrying ancient kings into battle to leading caravans across trade routes, these horses became symbols of nobility, loyalty, and courage. Their unmatched endurance made them the perfect desert travelers, fast, intelligent, and fearless. Even in the modern world, that spirit remains alive. The influence of the Arabian horse extends far beyond the deserts where it was born. Its bloodline has improved nearly every modern horse breed, adding speed, stamina, and beauty to horses across the world. From thoroughbreds to quarter horses. Today, Arabian horses are prized in endurance racing, show competitions, and as loyal companions known for their gentle nature and intelligence. But perhaps what truly defines the Arabian horse is its heart. It's said that this horse runs not just with its legs, but with its soul. A living symbol of freedom, pride, and resilience. Watching an Arabian gallop across the desert, mane flowing and hooves striking the sand, is to witness nature's poetry in motion. The perfect harmony of grace and power. The Arabian horse stands as a reminder of our shared history with animals, a story of trust, companionship, and respect that has endured for millennia. It is not just the pride of Arabia, but a treasure of our planet, a creature that carries the spirit of the desert within every stride. Let us know your favorite animal in the comment. Deep within the lush jungles and vast grasslands of Asia roams one of the planet's most majestic creatures, the Asian elephant. Revered for centuries as a symbol of wisdom, power, and peace. This gentle giant is not just a wonder of nature, but also a living connection between humans and the wild. From the forests of India and Sri Lanka to the rainforests of Thailand, Myanmar, and Indonesia, the Asian elephant remains an icon of Asia's natural heritage. The Asian elephant is smaller than its African cousin, but no less magnificent. It stands up to 10 feet tall and can weigh as much as 5 tons. Its ears are smaller and shaped like the Indian subcontinent, while its trunk, a masterpiece of evolution, contains over 40,000 muscles. With this extraordinary tool, elephants can perform delicate acts like picking a single blade of grass, or powerful ones like uprooting a tree. They use their trunks to eat, drink, communicate, and even show affection, wrapping them gently around one another in greeting or comfort. These elephants are highly intelligent and emotional animals. Scientists have discovered that they possess incredible memory, can recognize themselves in mirrors, and even mourn the loss of family members. Living in close-knit herds led by a matriarch, the oldest and wisest female guides her family through forests, rivers, and grasslands in search of food and water. Every decision she makes is vital for survival, especially in the challenging dry seasons of Asia, when resources become scarce. Asian elephants are primarily herbivores, feeding on grass, leaves, fruits, and bark. They can eat up to 150 kilograms of vegetation in a single day and drink around 200 liters of water. Despite their massive size, they move silently through the forest, their padded feet designed to absorb sound. They play a vital role in maintaining the health of their ecosystems, dispersing seeds, and creating clearings that allow new plants to grow. In many ways, they are the gardeners of the jungle, shaping the environment for countless other species. But sadly, these magnificent animals face serious threats. Habitat loss due to deforestation, agricultural expansion, and human encroachment has drastically reduced their range. In parts of Asia, conflicts between humans and elephants have become more frequent as elephants wander into farmlands in search of food. Poaching for ivory and skin has also taken a heavy toll, despite strong protections. Today, the Asian elephant is listed as endangered, with fewer than 50,000 individuals left in the wild. Yet, hope remains. Across Asia, conservationists, local communities, and wildlife organizations are working together to protect elephant corridors, reduce human-elephant conflict, and rescue injured or orphaned elephants. Sanctuaries in Thailand, India, and Sri Lanka provide safe havens where elephants can live freely, without the threat of abuse or captivity. Each rescued elephant tells a story of resilience of survival against the odds. Beyond their strength and intelligence, what truly defines the Asian elephant is its heart. These animals show kindness, empathy, and cooperation traits that mirror some of the best parts of humanity. Watching an elephant herd move gracefully through the forest, protecting their young and caring for one another, reminds us that compassion exists across species. The Asian elephant is more than just a symbol of Asia's wilderness. It's a guardian of balance and life. Its survival is deeply tied to the health of the forests and the people who share its land. If we lose the elephant, we lose a part of ourselves, a living reminder of nature's beauty, power, and harmony. In the snowy mountains of northern Japan lives a breed known for its strength, courage, and unshakable loyalty, the Akita dog. Originally bred to guard nobility and hunt large game such as bears and boars, the Akita is both powerful and dignified, a true symbol of Japanese pride. With its thick double coat, curled tail, and alert expression, the Akita is built to withstand harsh winters and rugged terrain. But beyond its impressive appearance lies a heart full of devotion. These dogs are known for their deep loyalty, a trait beautifully shown in the true story of Hachiko, the Akita who waited every day for his owner, even years after his passing. Today, the Akita remains a beloved companion, admired for its intelligence, bravery, and gentle nature toward family. It embodies the spirit of loyalty and honor, a living reminder that true devotion never fades. Let us know your favorite animal in the comment. Across the sweeping plains and golden savannas of Africa, herds of antelope move like the wind. Elegant, alert, and free. The antelope is one of nature's finest symbols of grace and survival, a creature built for speed, agility, and awareness in a land ruled by predators. There are more than 90 species of antelope found across Africa and parts of Asia, from the tiny royal antelope barely the size of a rabbit to the mighty eland, towering over most men. Each species is perfectly adapted to its environment. Long, slender legs and powerful muscles allow them to run at incredible speeds. Some, like the springbok, can leap nearly 3 meters into the air, while the black buck of India performs spinning leaps known as pronking, a dance of agility meant to confuse predators. Antelopes are herbivores, feeding on grasses, leaves, and shrubs. They play a vital role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems, shaping the vegetation and serving as prey for lions, leopards, and cheetahs. But despite being the hunted, antelopes are never easy targets. Their wide eyes provide nearly 360-degree vision, and their ears catch the slightest sound of danger. At the first sign of threat, a herd can burst into coordinated flight, moving as one, a breathtaking display of instinct and unity. Still, as the sun sets over the savanna and the dust glows gold in the fading light, the antelope continues to run, swift, silent, and untamed, a timeless reminder of freedom and the enduring spirit of the wild. Hidden beneath the cool waters of Mexico's ancient lakes lives one of nature's most fascinating creatures. The axolotl, often called the Mexican walking fish. Though it's actually a salamander. With its feathery gills and permanent smile, the axolotl looks like a creature from another world. What makes it truly extraordinary is its ability to regenerate. The axolotl can regrow entire limbs, parts of its heart, spine, and even parts of its brain. A power that has amazed scientists for decades. Unlike most amphibians, it never fully grows up, keeping its juvenile features throughout life. A rare phenomenon called neoteny. Sadly, this incredible species is now critically endangered, surviving only in a few canals of Lake Xochimilco near Mexico City. Yet, it remains a global symbol of resilience and renewal. A tiny aquatic miracle, reminding us of nature's endless ability to adapt and survive. Soaring gracefully over the vast savannas of Africa is a striking bird often called the rainbird, the Abdam's stork. Sleek, elegant, and intelligent, this small stork is a true symbol of migration and change. Found from eastern to southern Africa, it arrives just before the rainy season. A natural signal to local communities that new life and fresh growth are on their way. The Abdam's stork is easily recognized by its glossy black feathers with a metallic green-blue sheen, white underparts, and bright red legs. But its most captivating feature is its face. With blue skin around the eyes and a vivid red patch near the beak, it looks as if painted by nature itself. Despite its beauty, this bird is more than just a spectacle. It plays a vital ecological role, feeding on locusts, grasshoppers, and other insects that often damage crops. These storks are incredible travelers. Every year, they migrate thousands of kilometers between their breeding grounds in sub-Saharan Africa and their northern ranges near Sudan and Ethiopia. They travel in large flocks, gliding effortlessly on thermal winds, their black wings shining against the sky. In many African cultures, the arrival of the Abdam's stork is seen as a sign of fortune and renewal. It reminds us that nature's rhythms, migration, rain, and rebirth, are all deeply connected. Graceful, social, and resilient, the Abdam's stork is a living messenger of the seasons. a winged traveler that brings life wherever it flies. In the frozen wilderness of the far north, where icy winds howl across endless white plains, the Alaskan husky stands as a true symbol of endurance and teamwork. Bred not for show, but for performance, this sled dog is the heartbeat of Arctic exploration and survival. With a lean, athletic build and eyes that sparkle with determination, the Alaskan husky can pull heavy sleds across miles of snow in brutal cold. Its thick coat shields it from freezing temperatures, while its boundless energy and intelligence make it one of the most remarkable working dogs in the world. More than just a sled dog, the Alaskan husky represents courage, loyalty, and spirit, a living link between humans and the wild, racing through the snow with the power and grace of the northern wind. Beneath our feet lies a world of constant motion and teamwork. The hidden empire of the ant. Though small and often overlooked, ants are among the most successful creatures on the planet. There are more than 12,000 known species found almost everywhere on Earth, from dense rainforests to scorching deserts. Ants live in highly organized colonies that function like superorganisms, with every individual playing a vital role. The queen lays thousands of eggs. Workers gather food and care for the young. And soldiers defend the nest with fearless determination. Together, they form societies so complex that scientists compare them to human cities, complete with farming, building, and even wars. Some species, like leafcutter ants, carry pieces of leaves many times their own weight to cultivate fungus, their main food source. Others, like army ants, move in massive swarms, overwhelming anything in their path. Despite their tiny size, ants demonstrate astonishing strength, able to lift objects up to 50 times their body weight. A feat no human could ever match. Ants are also crucial for the environment. They aerate the soil, disperse seeds, and recycle nutrients, keeping ecosystems healthy and balanced. Their teamwork, discipline, and adaptability have allowed them to thrive for over 100 million years, surviving disasters that wiped out far larger species. The ant may be small, but its impact on the world is enormous. A symbol of cooperation, resilience, and the incredible power of working together. In the grand story of life on Earth, the ant proves that greatness isn't measured by size, but by unity and purpose. Lurking silently beneath the murky waters of swamps and rivers lies a creature that has barely changed in over 200 million years. The alligator, a true living fossil. The alligator is a master of patience, power, and precision. A predator that has survived since the age of dinosaurs. Found mainly in the southeastern United States and parts of China, alligators are built for survival. Their armored bodies, powerful tails, and jaws capable of crushing bone make them the undisputed rulers of their watery domains. With eyes and nostrils positioned on top of their heads, they can remain almost entirely hidden beneath the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Alligators are cold-blooded reptiles, spending much of their time basking in the sun or gliding through the water with slow, effortless movements. Despite their fearsome appearance, they play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of wetland ecosystems. By digging gator holes that hold water during dry seasons, they create vital habitats for fish, birds, and other wildlife. Female alligators are surprisingly caring mothers. They build large nests from mud and vegetation to protect their eggs and guard them fiercely until they hatch. Even carrying their tiny young gently in their jaws to the water. Once hunted nearly to extinction for their skin, alligators have made a remarkable comeback through strong conservation efforts. Today, they're a symbol of resilience, a reminder that even the fiercest creatures deserve protection. Powerful, yet purposeful. Ancient, yet enduring. The alligator is not just a predator of the swamp, but a timeless survivor. Guarding the secrets of an ancient world. Hidden on the underside of leaves lives one of nature's smallest yet most fascinating insects, the aphid. Barely visible to the eye, these tiny, soft-bodied creatures feed by piercing plant stems and sipping sap. What they lack in size, they make up for in numbers. A single aphid can give birth to dozens of offspring in just a few days, creating vast colonies almost overnight. Aphids have an extraordinary relationship with ants, who farm them for the sweet honeydew they produce. In return, ants protect them from predators, forming one of the most unusual partnerships in the insect world. Though often seen as pests, aphids play a role in the balance of ecosystems, feeding ladybugs, lacewings, and other beneficial insects. They remind us that even the smallest life forms have their place in nature's grand design, shaping the world one drop of sap at a time. In the moonlit grasslands of eastern and southern Africa, the aardwolf prowls silently through the night. Though it looks like a small hyena, it is not a fierce predator, but a gentle insect eater, feeding almost entirely on termites. With its long, sticky tongue, it can consume over 200,000 termites in a single night, keeping their populations in balance. Its name, meaning earth wolf, perfectly captures its nature: shy, nocturnal, and deeply connected to the land it roams. With its striped coat and quiet grace, the aardwolf plays an unseen yet essential role in Africa's delicate ecosystem. Far to the north, in the endless sands of the Sahara Desert, wanders the addax, known as the white antelope, or ghost of the desert. With its spiral horns and pale coat that reflects the harsh desert sun, The addax has evolved to endure one of the world's most unforgiving environments. It can go for weeks without drinking, surviving on moisture from dried desert plants. Once found in vast herds, today only a few remain in the wild, making the addax one of the planet's most endangered antelopes. A haunting symbol of resilience and survival against all odds. Graceful and intelligent, the Abyssinian cat is believed to be one of the oldest domestic breeds. Its golden ticked coat and almond eyes echoing the sacred cats of ancient Egypt. Known for its playful curiosity and regal poise, the Abyssinian seems forever in motion, climbing, exploring, and observing everything around it. It's a cat that carries the mystery of the ancient world into modern homes, a living relic of history wrapped in elegance and warmth. Deep within the tropical forests of Central and South America, the agouti, a small, rabbit-sized rodent, scurries through the leaf litter, collecting fruits and nuts fallen from the trees. It buries them to eat later, but when some are forgotten, those seeds sprout into new trees, helping the rainforest renew itself. In this way, the agouti becomes a silent gardener of the jungle. A tiny creature shaping one of the planet's richest ecosystems. Bold, intelligent, and full of personality, the Airedale Terrier is known as the King of Terriers. Originally bred in northern England for hunting otters and rats, this strong yet loyal dog quickly proved itself as more than a hunter. It served as a messenger and rescue dog in wartime, admired for its courage and devotion. With its wiry coat, bright eyes, and proud stance, the Airedale embodies confidence, intelligence, and an unbreakable bond with humans. A true working companion and noble friend. High in the hills of Turkey and South Africa grazes the Angora goat, one of the world's oldest and most valuable livestock breeds. Its soft, silky fleece, known as mohair, shines like liquid silver under the sun. This gentle animal is sheared twice a year, each time providing luxurious fibers used to make fine garments across the world. Calm and graceful, the Angora goat transforms simple grass and sunlight into beauty and comfort, standing as a living symbol of nature's generosity and elegance. In this ancient land, one creature stands as its beating heart. The kangaroo. Graceful, powerful, and uniquely Australian. The kangaroo has evolved to master a world where survival demands both strength and endurance. It is a symbol of freedom, of resilience, and of motion. The very image that leaps across Australia's coat of arms and into the imagination of the world. But who is the kangaroo, really? To understand this remarkable animal, we must follow it into its wild domain. The vast outback, where life is a constant balance between drought and abundance. The red kangaroo, the largest of them all, dominates these arid plains. A fully grown male can stand more than 2 meters tall and weigh nearly 90 kilograms. Its chest and shoulders are massive, designed for power. With one push of its muscular legs, it launches itself across the land in a long, effortless bound. Its tail, thick and strong as a steel spring, serves as a counterbalance and an extra limb when moving slowly. Unlike any other large mammal, the kangaroo doesn't walk. It hops, a motion so energy efficient that it barely uses more oxygen at high speed than it does while moving slowly. Nature's perfect design for covering vast distances across the Australian desert. Yet the kangaroo's life is not just one of motion, but of rhythm. At dawn, mobs, the family groups of kangaroos, gather under the shade of gum trees. They groom one another, reinforcing bonds that keep the group united. Females feed quietly while keeping a watchful eye on their young. Males spar in mock battles, standing tall and balancing on their tails as they box for dominance. These contests are rarely deadly. They are rituals of strength and respect, ancient displays that decide who leads and who follows. Deep within a mother's pouch lies a miracle of evolution. A newborn joey, smaller than a coin, blind and helpless, climbs from the birth canal into the pouch, using only its tiny forelimbs. There, it attaches itself to a teat and begins its long journey of growth and transformation. For the next 8 months, the pouch will be its entire world, a place of safety, warmth, and nourishment. Even after it first emerges, the young joey returns often, ducking back inside whenever danger threatens. Kangaroos are survivors in a landscape of scarcity. They feed mostly on grasses and small shrubs, able to extract moisture from even the driest vegetation. During the heat of the day, they rest, licking their forearms to cool themselves as blood flows close to the surface. When night falls, the mob moves again, grazing across the open plains under a sky blazing with stars. But life in the outback is not without peril. Predators like dingoes patrol the desert edges, ever alert for the weak or the young. The kangaroo's only defense is its speed and its powerful legs. A single kick can break a predator's jaw. When danger approaches, the mob scatters, leaping away in a storm of dust and muscle. Moments later, silence returns, and the outback breathes again. Kangaroos have adapted to cycles of drought and flood that have shaped Australia for millions of years. When rain finally falls, the barren land transforms into a sea of green. The kangaroo's population swells, joeys thrive, and the plains come alive with movement. But when drought returns, they endure, traveling far in search of food and water, guided by instincts older than memory. Today, the kangaroo faces new challenges, not from nature, but from humans. Expanding cities, fences, and roads fragment the land they once roamed freely. Vehicle collisions, habitat loss, and competition for resources test their resilience. And yet, through it all, they continue to survive, adapting to modern Australia just as they once adapted to its harsh wilds. Koalas are small, tree-dwelling marsupials known for their round, fluffy ears, large noses, and calm personalities. They spend almost their entire lives high up in eucalyptus trees, where they find both food and shelter. The eucalyptus leaves they eat are tough, oily, and low in nutrients. But koalas have a special digestive system that allows them to survive on this limited diet. Because their food provides very little energy, koalas sleep up to 18 to 20 hours a day. During these long naps, they rest in the crooks of tree branches, perfectly balanced and unmoving, blending with the forest. When they wake, they slowly climb from branch to branch, carefully selecting the freshest leaves to eat. Each koala has its own territory. Males mark their trees with scent glands on their chests, while females care for their young, called joeys, in pouches for the first 6 months of life. Once the joey grows stronger, it clings to its mother's back, learning how to live among the trees. Koalas may look cute and cuddly, but their lives are not without danger. Habitat loss from bushfires, deforestation, and climate change threatens their survival. When eucalyptus forests disappear, so do the homes and food sources koalas depend on. Yet, across Australia, conservation groups and wildlife carers are working tirelessly to protect these gentle animals, rescuing injured koalas, replanting forests, and educating people about their importance. The koala is more than a national symbol. It's a reminder of Australia's wild beauty and the delicate balance of nature. As we listen to the whispers of the eucalyptus forest, the soft rustle of leaves may just be the sound of a koala, peacefully living in its treetop home. Across the vast and rugged landscapes of Australia, from open grasslands to dry desert plains, roams a creature that symbolizes the wild spirit of this ancient land. Towering above the grass and moving with graceful strides, this is the emu, Australia's largest bird, and the second largest in the world after the ostrich. With its long, powerful legs and soft brown feathers, the emu is built for survival. Though it cannot fly, it can run at speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour. Using its strong legs not just for speed, but also for defense. A single kick from an emu can fend off predators such as dingoes. Emus are curious, intelligent, and surprisingly gentle birds. They wander in small groups across the open bush, searching for fruits, seeds, flowers, and insects. When food is scarce, they travel great distances, sometimes hundreds of kilometers, following the rains that bring new growth to the dry landscape. Their incredible endurance and adaptability make them true nomads of the outback. During the breeding season, usually after summer rains, the roles in the emu family take a remarkable turn. The female lays the eggs, large and dark green like polished stones, but it's the male who becomes the devoted parent. He carefully builds the nest, incubates the eggs, and protects them for nearly 8 weeks without eating, drinking, or leaving the nest. When the chicks hatch, he leads them through the wilderness, teaching them how to find food and stay safe. Young emus grow quickly, covered in brown and cream stripes that help them blend into the landscape. Within a few months, they are strong enough to run beside their father, exploring the world under the open Australian sky. Emus play an important role in the environment. As they travel and feed, they spread seeds across vast areas, helping new plants grow and keeping the ecosystem balanced. Still, the emu remains a powerful symbol of endurance and resilience. It even appears on Australia's national coat of arms, standing beside the kangaroo. Two animals that never walk backward, representing a nation that always moves forward. Deep within the dense rainforests of northern Australia and New Guinea lives one of the world's most mysterious and powerful birds, the cassowary. With its bright blue neck, red wattles, and tall helmet-like casque, the cassowary looks almost prehistoric, a living reminder of the age of dinosaurs. Standing up to 2 meters tall, it's one of the largest and most dangerous birds on Earth. Though shy and secretive, the cassowary can deliver a deadly kick with its sharp claws if threatened. Yet, it's not a hunter. It's a guardian of the rainforest. By eating fruits and spreading seeds over great distances, the cassowary helps new trees grow, keeping the forest alive and healthy. Mostly silent and solitary, this bird moves quietly through the shadows, like a ghost of the jungle. The cassowary's presence reminds us that even the most powerful creatures can live in harmony with nature, protecting the world they call home. As dawn breaks over the forests of Australia, a familiar sound echoes through the trees. A loud, rolling laughter that fills the morning air. This is the call of the kookaburra, one of Australia's most iconic birds. Known as the laughing bird, the kookaburra's voice is more than just a sound. It's nature's alarm clock, marking the start and end of each day in the wild. With its strong beak and sharp eyes, the kookaburra is a skilled hunter. It feeds on insects, small reptiles, and even snakes, swooping down swiftly from its perch. Living in family groups, these birds work together to protect their territory and raise their young, a true symbol of cooperation in the animal world. But it's their laughter that truly makes them special, a joyful reminder of Australia's wild and untamed spirit. In every echoing call, the kookaburra reminds us that even in the wilderness, there's always a reason to smile. In the shimmering lakes and wetlands of Australia, where the golden light of dawn reflects across still water, a dark and graceful figure glides silently. With feathers black as midnight and a crimson beak glowing in the sun, this is the black swan. One of the most striking birds in the world, and a true symbol of Australia's natural beauty. The black swan is found across much of Australia, from freshwater lakes and rivers to coastal lagoons. Unlike the white swans of Europe, Its deep black plumage and bright red bill make it instantly recognizable. A picture of elegance and mystery. Moving gracefully across the water, black swans seem calm and peaceful, but beneath their beauty lies incredible strength. Their large wings can span over 2 meters, allowing them to fly long distances in search of new wetlands during dry seasons. When in flight, their powerful wing beats echo softly, and flashes of white feathers appear beneath their wings. A hidden beauty revealed only in motion. Black swans are also known for their loyalty and devotion. They often form lifelong pairs, gracefully swimming and feeding together. During courtship, they perform a beautiful dance, stretching their necks, splashing the water, and mirroring each other's movements in perfect harmony. It's one of nature's most elegant displays of love and connection. When nesting season arrives, both parents share the responsibility of building their large nests near the water's edge and caring for their young. Tiny cygnets, covered in soft gray down, follow closely behind their parents, learning to swim and feed in the safety of family care. But life for the black swan is not without danger. Habitat loss, pollution, and changes in water quality threaten their wetlands. Yet, despite these challenges, the black swan continues to thrive, adapting, surviving, and inspiring all who see it. Across centuries, the black swan has become more than just a bird. It is a symbol of rare beauty, resilience, and the unexpected wonders of nature. Once thought impossible to exist by early Europeans, its discovery changed the way people saw the natural world, reminding us that nature always holds surprises beyond imagination. Graceful, mysterious, and timeless, the black swan remains a living jewel of Australia's wild waters. A silent dancer gliding between shadow and light. High in the trees of Australia's forests, a flash of white and a burst of sound break the morning silence. With its bright crest raised and loud, cheerful calls echoing through the air. This is the cockatoo, one of Australia's most intelligent and charismatic birds. Cockatoos are part of the parrot family, but they stand out with their striking crests and expressive personalities. There are several kinds: the sulfur-crested cockatoo with its yellow crown, the gala with soft pink and gray feathers, and the black cockatoo, known for its deep, haunting call. Each one is a symbol of Australia's vibrant wilderness. These birds are highly social and live in noisy flocks that can number in the hundreds. Their loud screeches aren't just random. They're a language of their own, used to warn of danger, find food, or simply stay in touch with the group. Cockatoos are incredibly intelligent. They can mimic sounds, unlock cages, and even use tools, showing a level of problem-solving rare in the animal world. They feed on seeds, nuts, and fruits, using their strong beaks to crack open even the toughest shells. When it's time to rest, they return to the same tall eucalyptus trees, where pairs often bond for life. Their relationships are full of affection, preening each other's feathers and calling softly, a gentle reminder that even the wildest creatures show love and loyalty. But cockatoos face challenges too. Habitat loss and illegal pet trade threaten some species, especially the rare black cockatoos. Conservationists are working hard to protect these birds, so their laughter and song will continue to fill Australia's skies. The cockatoo is more than just a bird. It's the voice of the forest, a symbol of intelligence, freedom, and the joy of the wild. In the murky rivers and coastal wetlands of northern Australia, beneath the still surface, waits one of nature's most powerful and ancient hunters, the crocodile. For over 200 million years, crocodiles have ruled the waterways, surviving when dinosaurs vanished. Today, the saltwater crocodile, or salty, is the largest living reptile on Earth. A true king of the wild. With eyes and nostrils positioned high on its head, the crocodile can stay almost completely hidden, watching silently as its prey approaches. Then, in a sudden burst of speed, it explodes from the water with terrifying power. One strike, and the hunt is over. Crocodiles are built for strength and patience. Their jaws can crush bones, yet they can wait motionless for hours, conserving energy. They feed on fish, birds, and even large mammals that wander too close to the water's edge. But despite their fearsome image, crocodiles are also devoted parents. Females guard their nests fiercely and gently carry their hatchlings to the water in their jaws. A tender act from a creature often seen only as dangerous. Crocodiles play a vital role in the ecosystem, keeping fish populations balanced and maintaining healthy wetlands. Without them, the delicate rhythm of the river would fall out of balance. Feared, respected, and admired, the crocodile is a living fossil, a reminder of Earth's ancient past and the raw power of nature that still flows through Australia's wild waters today. In the quiet stillness of Australia's night, when the moonlight touches the trees, a strange shape sits perfectly still on a branch. It looks like a broken piece of wood, but it blinks. This is the tawny frogmouth, one of the greatest masters of camouflage in the animal kingdom. With soft, mottled feathers that blend perfectly into bark, the frogmouth becomes almost invisible during the day. At night, it comes to life. Its wide mouth and sharp eyes perfect for catching insects, moths, and small prey. Unlike owls, which it often resembles, the frogmouth doesn't hunt with claws, but with speed and precision from its perch. It's a quiet, secretive bird, rarely seen but often heard. Its deep, rhythmic calls echo softly through the forest. Mysterious, calm, and perfectly adapted, the tawny frogmouth is a true ghost of the Australian night. Proof that nature's best hunters don't always roar or strike. Sometimes they simply wait. Beneath the blue waters of southern Australia drifts a creature so delicate it seems born from a dream. The leafy sea dragon. Covered in leaf-like fins that sway with the currents, this close relative of the seahorse moves with perfect grace, blending into seaweed and kelp. Its camouflage is its protection, a masterpiece of nature's design. Feeding on tiny shrimp and plankton, the leafy sea dragon glides through the ocean like a piece of living art. Fragile, beautiful, and completely unique to Australia's southern seas. Across the open parks, wetlands, and city streets of Australia, a tall, elegant bird walks with slow, deliberate steps. A bird both admired and misunderstood. Once a sacred bird of the wetlands, the ibis has adapted to modern Australia in remarkable ways. Traditionally, it lived in remote swamps and floodplains, feeding on frogs, insects, and crustaceans. But as wetlands disappeared and cities grew, the ibis learned to survive in a changing world. Moving into parks, gardens, and even busy urban streets. With its long, down-curved beak, the ibis is perfectly built for probing into mud and shallow water in search of food. But today, it often uses that same skill to find scraps in bins and picnic areas, earning it the nickname bin chicken among Australians. Yet behind that name lies a story of adaptability and resilience. Despite its scavenging habits, the ibis remains an important part of Australia's ecosystem. In natural wetlands, it helps control insect populations and plays a role in balancing aquatic environments. Its ability to live alongside humans is a testament to its intelligence and resourcefulness. Surviving where many other species could not. During breeding season, ibis colonies gather in great numbers near water. Males collect sticks and present them proudly to females. And together they build large nests in trees. Both parents share the duty of caring for their chicks, feeding and protecting them until they're ready to fly. In flight, the ibis transforms from a city scavenger into a vision of beauty. Wings spread wide, gliding effortlessly across the sky in graceful formation. While some see the ibis as a nuisance, it's truly a symbol of survival. A bird that has adapted to a human-dominated world and found a way to thrive. From ancient sacred rivers to modern city parks, the ibis stands as a reminder that nature can endure, even in the most unexpected places. The Australian ibis is more than a bin chicken. It's a survivor, a traveler, and a quiet symbol of the wild still living among us. Beneath the rolling waves of Australia's vast coastline drifts one of the most majestic creatures on Earth, the whale. A true giant of the sea, it commands both power and grace, gliding effortlessly through the deep blue waters that surround this island continent. Every year, as the cold waters of Antarctica grow harsh, thousands of whales embark on an incredible journey north toward Australia's warmer seas. It's one of the greatest migrations in nature. Mothers, calves, and entire pods traveling thousands of kilometers to breed, give birth, and rest. Among them are humpback whales, known for their spectacular displays, leaping from the water and crashing back in a thunderous splash that echoes across the ocean. Each breach, each tail slap, is not just a show of strength, but a way of communicating through the vast underwater world. Whales are gentle giants, feeding mostly on tiny krill and plankton. Despite their massive size, they rely on some of the smallest creatures in the ocean for survival. A powerful reminder of nature's delicate balance. But life in the ocean is not without danger. Entanglement in fishing nets, pollution, and noise from ships threaten their peaceful existence. Yet, through conservation efforts and protected marine zones, whale populations are slowly recovering, a testament to humanity's ability to protect what was once almost lost. In the endless blue of Australia's oceans, the whale remains a symbol of freedom and endurance, a living connection between the deep past and the wild present. Graceful, powerful, and eternal. It reminds us that the heart of nature still beats strongest beneath the waves. For over 100 million years, turtles have roamed Earth's oceans. In Australia, species like the green turtle, loggerhead, and flatback turtle find refuge among coral reefs and sandy beaches. Each year, they undertake one of the most extraordinary journeys in the animal kingdom, migrating hundreds, even thousands of kilometers, to return to the exact beach where they were born. When nesting season arrives, female turtles rise from the sea under the cover of night. Slowly, they crawl across the sand, dig a nest with their flippers, and lay dozens of eggs before disappearing back into the waves. Weeks later, tiny hatchlings emerge, fragile, determined, and guided by moonlight as they make their desperate dash to the sea. Only a few will survive. In the ocean, turtles spend their lives drifting with the currents, grazing on seagrass, jellyfish, and algae. They are essential to marine ecosystems, keeping seagrass meadows healthy and coral reefs balanced. Yet, these peaceful creatures face growing threats. Pollution, plastic waste, fishing nets, and climate change all endanger their survival. Despite the challenges, sea turtles endure, symbols of patience, resilience, and timeless connection to the ocean. Watching one glide through Australia's blue waters is to witness history in motion. A reminder that even in an ever-changing world, nature's oldest travelers still find their way home. Beneath the surface of Australia's coral sea, sunlight filters through the water in shimmering waves. Out of the blue appears a shadow, vast, elegant, and silent. With wings that span over 7 meters, the manta ray glides effortlessly, like a bird flying through the ocean sky. These gentle giants are among the most intelligent fish in the sea. Despite their size, they feed only on tiny plankton and microscopic organisms, swimming with their mouths open as they filter the life that drifts through the water. Manta rays are peaceful and curious. Divers often see them circling slowly, their movements hypnotic and serene. Each ray bears unique patterns on its underside, like a fingerprint, allowing scientists to identify individuals and track their migrations. As darkness falls over the forests of Australia, a haunting silence fills the air, until a soft flutter breaks the stillness. Gliding through the moonlit trees with silent wings, the masked owl begins its nightly hunt. With a heart-shaped face and dark, watchful eyes, this nocturnal predator sees what others cannot. It listens for the faintest rustle, a mouse, a bat, a small bird, and then strikes with precision and speed. The masked owl's beauty hides its deadly skill. It hunts not for cruelty, but survival, playing its part in the natural balance of the night. Under the golden sun of Australia, where forests whisper and flowers bloom in endless colors, tiny wings shimmer in the light, delicate yet powerful. These are the butterflies of Australia, nature's living jewels and silent storytellers of the wild. There are over 400 species of butterflies across Australia, each one unique, each one perfectly adapted to its surroundings. From the tropical rainforests of Queensland to the open grasslands of Victoria, butterflies bring color and movement to every corner of this vast land. One of the most breathtaking is the Ulysses butterfly, known for its brilliant metallic blue wings that flash like lightning through the rainforest. It flutters through the treetops of northern Australia, a flash of beauty that lasts only seconds before vanishing into the green. For many, it's a symbol of joy and freedom, a reminder of the fragile balance of nature. Then there's the cairn's birdwing, the largest butterfly in Australia. With wings that can stretch up to 18 centimeters, it glides gracefully through the humid air. The male shines with emerald and gold, while the female is larger, cloaked in elegant black and white. Together, they dance through the rainforest canopy, their beauty a quiet celebration of life. But the world of butterflies isn't only about beauty. It's also about survival. Every butterfly begins as a tiny egg, then a hungry caterpillar, devouring leaves to gain strength for the transformation ahead. Inside its chrysalis, a silent miracle happens. The body reshapes, wings form, and a new creature emerges, fragile yet free. This cycle, repeated for millions of years, is one of nature's most incredible transformations. In the wild, butterflies face many dangers: birds, spiders, and even the weather itself. Some species have evolved clever defenses. Bright colors warn predators of poison. Others mimic leaves or even other insects to disappear in plain sight. Their survival depends on adaptation, and in Australia's harsh and unpredictable landscapes, only the strongest and smartest endure. But even these graceful creatures face new challenges. Deforestation, pesticides, and climate change are slowly shrinking their habitats. The flowers they rely on bloom at different times, and the heat affects their fragile wings. Yet, wherever nature finds a chance, butterflies return, symbols of hope, resilience, and renewal. As sunlight fades and the forest grows quiet, a single butterfly drifts through the warm air, searching for a place to rest. Its journey is short, its life fleeting, but its presence transforms the world around it. In a land known for its deadly beasts and harsh wilderness, the butterfly reminds us that beauty can be as powerful as strength, and that even the smallest creatures play an essential role in the great web of life. The Adelie penguin is a small but resilient bird that inhabits the icy coasts of Antarctica. With their distinctive tuxedo-like black and white plumage, they are excellent swimmers and spend much of their lives in the water hunting for krill, fish, and squid. On land, Adelie penguins gather in large colonies to breed, often traveling long distances across ice to reach their nesting sites. They build simple nests out of stones and are fiercely protective of their eggs and chicks. Despite the harsh climate, they have adapted remarkably well to one of the coldest places on Earth. The avocet is an elegant wading bird easily recognized by its long, upturned bill and striking black and white plumage. Found in wetlands, marshes, and shallow lakes, avocets use their slender bills to sweep through the water, feeding on small insects, crustaceans, and other invertebrates. Their long legs allow them to wade gracefully in search of food. These birds often nest in colonies, providing safety in numbers, and they are also known for their protective nature when guarding their chicks from predators. Bats are the only true flying mammals, with over 1,400 species found worldwide, playing crucial roles in ecosystems as pollinators, seed dispersers, and controllers of insect populations. Their wings are made of thin skin stretched over elongated fingers, giving them agility in flight, while many species navigate and hunt in complete darkness using echolocation, sending out high-frequency sounds that bounce back as echoes. Living in colonies that range from a few individuals to millions, bats are highly social and essential for maintaining ecological balance. The bald eagle is a majestic bird of prey native to North America, easily recognized by its white head and tail contrasting with a dark brown body and wings. It primarily feeds on fish, which it captures with its sharp talons, and is known for its incredible eyesight that allows it to spot prey from great distances. Bald eagles build enormous nests called eyries, often in tall trees or cliffs near water bodies, which they reuse and expand year after year. These powerful birds are symbols of strength, freedom, and resilience, and their populations have rebounded in recent decades thanks to conservation efforts. Blackbird. Blackbirds are medium-sized songbirds commonly found across Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa. They are known for their glossy black feathers in males and rich, melodic songs that are often heard at dawn and dusk. Omnivorous by nature, blackbirds feed on insects, worms, berries, and seeds, adapting their diet according to seasonal availability. They build cup-shaped nests in shrubs, trees, or hedges, raising their young with care and attention. Blackbirds are highly adaptable and often live close to human settlements, demonstrating intelligence and resourcefulness in finding food. The blue jay is a striking bird native to North America. Easily recognized by its bright blue plumage, white chest, and black markings around the neck and eyes. Known for their intelligence and strong social behavior, blue jays often gather in noisy groups and are excellent mimics. Capable of imitating the calls of other birds, even hawks. They are omnivorous, feeding on nuts, seeds, insects, and occasionally small vertebrates. Blue jays also play a role in forest regeneration by burying acorns, some of which later grow into trees. While they may seem aggressive, particularly around feeders, their vibrant color and lively personality make them a favorite among birdwatchers. The black swan is a graceful water bird native to Australia, though it has been introduced to other parts of the world as well. Unlike the more common white swan, the black swan has dark plumage with striking red beaks and white wingtips visible in flight. They are often found in lakes, rivers, and wetlands, where they feed on aquatic plants and algae. Black swans are monogamous and known for their lifelong pair bonds, often raising their cygnets together. Their elegant movements and unique coloring have made them a symbol of rarity and mystery in many cultures. The cassowary is a large, flightless bird, native to the tropical rainforests of Australia, New Guinea, and nearby islands. Known for its striking blue neck, red wattles, and tall helmet-like casque, the cassowary is both beautiful and formidable. Often called the world's most dangerous bird, it has powerful legs equipped with sharp claws that can deliver dangerous kicks if threatened. Despite this reputation, cassowaries are shy and solitary, feeding mainly on fruits, fungi, and small animals, making them vital seed dispersers in their ecosystems. Their secretive nature and vibrant appearance make them one of the most fascinating rainforest inhabitants. The chicken is one of the most widespread domesticated animals on Earth. Kept by humans for thousands of years for their eggs, meat, and companionship. Originally descended from the red jungle fowl of Asia, chickens now live across the globe in both farms and households. They are highly social birds, often establishing hierarchies known as pecking orders within flocks. Chickens are omnivores, pecking at grains, insects, and plants. And they communicate through a wide range of clucks, calls, and body movements. Beyond their economic importance, chickens also play a role in cultural traditions, folklore, and even scientific research. The coot is a water bird commonly found in wetlands, lakes, and ponds across Europe, Asia, and North America. Recognizable by its black plumage, white beak, and red eyes, The coot is both an excellent swimmer and diver. Unlike ducks, coots have lobed toes instead of fully webbed feet, which help them navigate both water and land. They feed on aquatic plants, insects, and small invertebrates. During breeding season, coots are fiercely territorial, often engaging in noisy disputes to defend their nests. Despite their modest size, they are highly resilient birds that adapt well to changing environments. The crane is a tall, elegant bird known for its long legs, slender neck, and graceful courtship dances. Found on every continent except South America and Antarctica, cranes inhabit wetlands, grasslands, and marshes. They are omnivorous, feeding on seeds, plants, insects, and small animals. Cranes are celebrated in many cultures as symbols of peace, longevity, and good fortune, particularly in Asia. Their elaborate dances involving leaps, bows, and wing displays strengthen pair bonds and are a spectacular sight in the wild. Unfortunately, many crane species are endangered due to habitat loss and hunting, making them a focus of global conservation efforts. The crow is one of the most intelligent and adaptable birds in the world, found on nearly every continent. With glossy black feathers and sharp eyes, crows are highly social creatures that live in groups called murders. They are omnivorous, feeding on everything from grains and fruits to insects, small animals, and even carrion. Known for their problem-solving skills, tool use, and remarkable memory, crows are often considered among the smartest of all birds. They communicate using a wide range of calls and even show behaviors like mourning their dead. In many cultures, crows are symbols of mystery, transformation, and wisdom. The duck is a waterfowl commonly found in lakes, rivers, wetlands, and coastal areas across the world. Ducks are highly adaptable birds with webbed feet for swimming and waterproof feathers that keep them dry in water. They feed on a wide variety of foods, including plants, insects, and small aquatic animals. Ducks are also known for their migratory journeys, traveling long distances during seasonal changes. Many species are valued for their beauty, with males often having bright plumage. Beyond their ecological role, ducks have been domesticated for eggs, meat, and feathers, making them important to humans as well. The falcon is a powerful bird of prey, admired for its speed, precision, and sharp eyesight. Falcons are found worldwide, inhabiting open areas, deserts, and cliffs. They are skilled hunters, swooping down at incredible speeds to catch birds and small animals in midair. The peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on Earth, capable of diving at over 200 miles per hour. Falcons have been associated with humans for centuries through the practice of falconry, where trained birds assist in hunting. They are symbols of freedom, focus, and strength across many cultures. The flamingo is a tall, wading bird famous for its bright pink feathers, long neck, and slender legs. Found in lakes, lagoons, and wetlands, flamingos feed on algae, shrimp, and other small organisms, which give them their striking pink color through pigments called carotenoids. They are highly social and often gather in large flocks, performing synchronized displays that strengthen group bonds. Flamingos are also unique for their upside-down feeding method, using their specialized beaks to filter food from the water. Their elegance and vibrant color make them some of the most iconic birds in the world. The great tit is a small but vibrant songbird commonly found across Europe and Asia. Recognizable by its yellow chest, black head, and cheerful calls, this bird thrives in woodlands, gardens, and parks. Great tits are adaptable feeders, eating insects, seeds, and berries, and they often visit backyard feeders. They are also known for their intelligence and problem-solving skills, with studies showing their ability to learn new behaviors quickly. Their lively songs bring life to forests and fields, making them a favorite among birdwatchers. The hornbill is a striking bird found in Asia and Africa. Instantly recognizable by its large, curved bill, often topped with a casque. Hornbills are unique for their nesting behavior. The female seals herself inside a tree cavity with mud and droppings, leaving only a small opening through which the male delivers food until the chicks are ready to emerge. They feed on fruits, insects, and small animals, making them vital seed dispersers in their ecosystems. With their vibrant colors, dramatic calls, and fascinating breeding habits, hornbills are among the most extraordinary tropical birds. The hen is the female of the domestic chicken, one of the most widely kept animals in the world. Hens are valued for their steady production of eggs and are central to human diets across cultures. They are social birds that establish a hierarchy, often called the pecking order, within their flocks. Hens communicate with a variety of clucks and calls, including distinct sounds to alert chicks of food or danger. Beyond their role in farming, hens symbolize nurturing and motherhood, as they carefully protect and warm their eggs until they hatch. The harpy eagle is one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world. Native to the rainforests of Central and South America, with its striking black and white plumage, feathered crest, and massive talons, it is a fearsome predator capable of hunting monkeys, sloths, and large birds. Despite its strength, the harpy eagle is elusive, spending much of its life in dense canopy forests. It symbolizes majesty and power in many indigenous cultures, but is sadly endangered due to deforestation. The harpy eagle's regal appearance and incredible hunting skills make it a true king of the skies. The hummingbird is a tiny bird found only in the Americas. Renowned for its ability to hover in place by beating its wings up to 80 times per second. These birds feed on nectar, using their long, slender beaks and specialized tongues, while also playing an essential role in pollination. Hummingbirds are among the smallest birds in the world, yet they are fiercely territorial and incredibly energetic, with heart rates that can exceed 1,200 beats per minute during flight. Their dazzling, iridescent feathers and remarkable flying abilities make them living jewels of the sky. The hawk is a sharp-eyed bird of prey found in many parts of the world, belonging to the same family as eagles and falcons. Hawks are skilled hunters, using their keen vision to spot small animals such as rodents, reptiles, and birds from great distances before swooping down with speed and precision. They are adaptable birds, thriving in forests, grasslands, and even urban areas. In many cultures, hawks are symbols of focus, leadership, and guardianship, admired for their strength and hunting prowess. Their presence is vital to maintaining balance in ecosystems. The house finch is a small, cheerful songbird native to North America. Recognizable by the red plumage on males and the streaked brown feathers of females. They are highly adaptable and thrive in cities, gardens, and open woodlands, often visiting backyard feeders. House finches feed mainly on seeds, berries, and small insects, and their pleasant songs make them a delight to birdwatchers. Social and lively, they often gather in flocks, especially in winter. Despite their modest size, house finches bring color, song, and life to many human environments. The ibis is a long-legged wading bird recognizable by its downward curved bill, which it uses to probe mud and shallow waters for insects, crustaceans, and small fish. Found in wetlands across the world, ibises often gather in large flocks, creating striking sights as they forage together. In ancient Egypt, the sacred ibis was revered as a symbol of wisdom and linked to the god Thoth. Today, these birds are admired for their elegance and ecological importance in keeping wetland habitats balanced. The Indian peafowl, commonly known as the peacock, is one of the most dazzling birds in the world, native to the Indian subcontinent. Males are famous for their magnificent tail feathers, or train, adorned with shimmering eye-like patterns that they fan out in elaborate courtship displays to attract females. These birds live in forests, farmlands, and villages, feeding on seeds, insects, and small reptiles. In Indian culture, the peacock is a national symbol representing beauty, pride, and grace. Its vibrant plumage and dramatic dances have made it one of the most admired birds on Earth. The jabiru is a large stork native to the wetlands and rivers of Central and South America, most commonly seen in the Pantanal of Brazil. Standing over 4 feet tall with a wingspan that can reach 9 feet, it is one of the tallest flying birds in the Americas. The jackdaw is a small species of crow found throughout Europe, Asia, and North Africa. Recognizable by its glossy black feathers, pale eyes, and gray nape, the jackdaw is an intelligent and social bird. They live in colonies and are often seen nesting in chimneys, tree hollows, and even old buildings. Jackdaws are opportunistic feeders, eating seeds, insects, small animals, and scraps from human settlements. They are known for their playful behavior and problem-solving skills, making them one of the more charismatic members of the crow family. The jay is a colorful and intelligent bird, belonging to the crow family, and found in woodlands across Europe, Asia, and North America. Known for its striking plumage, often a mix of blue, white, and black, the jay is also famous for its loud calls. Jays are highly resourceful, feeding on insects, nuts, seeds, and occasionally small animals. In autumn, they are known to hide acorns in the ground, unintentionally helping oak forests grow as some of these acorns sprout into trees. Their intelligence, adaptability, and bright colors make jays stand out among woodland birds. The lapwing is a striking wading bird, recognized by its iridescent green and purple plumage, black and white coloring, and a distinctive crest on its head. Found in grasslands, wetlands, and farmland across Europe and Asia, lapwings feed on insects, worms, and small invertebrates. They are ground-nesting birds, often fiercely protective of their eggs and chicks, performing aerial displays to distract predators. Known for their graceful flight and distinctive pee-wit call, lapwings are admired as beautiful and resilient birds of open landscapes. The lorikeet is a brightly colored parrot found in Australia, New Guinea, and nearby islands. Known for their rainbow-like feathers of red, green, yellow, and blue, lorikeets are among the most vibrant birds in the world. They have a unique brush-tipped tongue adapted for feeding on nectar and pollen from flowers, as well as fruits and berries. Lorikeets are very social and noisy, often seen flying in flocks and visiting gardens and parks. Their playful behavior and striking beauty make them a favorite among bird lovers. The mockingbird is a songbird best known for its incredible ability to mimic the sounds of other birds, animals, and even mechanical noises. Native to North and South America, the northern mockingbird is especially famous for its loud and varied songs, often singing both day and night. Mockingbirds are territorial and will fiercely defend their nests from intruders. They feed on insects, fruits, and seeds, playing a role in controlling pests and spreading plant seeds. In many cultures, the mockingbird symbolizes creativity and freedom of expression due to its unmatched vocal talents. The macaw is a large and brightly colored parrot native to Central and South America. Known for their vivid feathers in shades of blue, red, yellow, and green, macaws are among the most striking birds in the world. They live in tropical rainforests and savannas, where they feed on fruits, seeds, nuts, and sometimes clay from riverbanks, which helps neutralize toxins from their diet. Macaws are highly intelligent, with strong beaks that can crack open the toughest nuts and a remarkable ability to mimic human speech and sounds. They form lifelong bonds with their mates and are extremely social, often flying in pairs or flocks. Unfortunately, many species of macaws are endangered due to habitat loss and the illegal pet trade. In their natural environment, however, they are symbols of freedom, beauty, and the vibrant life of the rainforest. The nandu, also called the greater rhea, is a large flightless bird from South America that resembles an ostrich and lives in open grasslands. The nuthatch is a small but remarkable songbird found across Europe, Asia, and North America. Easily recognized by its compact body, short tail, and long pointed beak. One of its most distinctive behaviors is its ability to climb not only upward, but also headfirst down tree trunks, a skill few other birds possess. This unique movement helps it reach insects and larvae hidden in bark crevices that other birds cannot access. Nuthatches are also known to wedge seeds and nuts into tree bark and hammer them open with their strong beaks, which is how they earned their name. Their plumage typically includes shades of blue-gray on the back and wings, with a white or buff underside and a black stripe running across the eyes, giving them a masked appearance. Nuthatches are territorial and often store food for winter, caching seeds in tree holes or bark cracks. They play an important ecological role by controlling insect populations and aiding forest health. Despite their small size, nuthatches are bold and curious birds, often seen at feeders and unafraid to challenge larger species. An ostrich's kick is so strong that it can seriously injure or even kill predators like lions or hyenas. Their wings may not lift them off the ground, but they aren't useless. Ostriches use their wings for balance when they run and to perform impressive mating displays. Males, especially during the breeding season, spread their wings wide, puff out their feathers, and dance to attract females. These birds usually live in groups, and during mating season, one dominant male will mate with a primary female, known as the major hen, as well as several others. All the females in the group lay their eggs in one large communal nest dug into the ground. The major hen's eggs are placed in the center of the nest to give them the best chance of survival. Ostrich eggs are enormous. Each one weighs about 1.5 kilograms and is equivalent to 2 dozen chicken eggs. They are the largest eggs laid by any animal alive today. Both the male and the major hen share the responsibility of incubating the eggs. The female sits on the nest during the day, blending in with the dry grass, while the dark-colored male takes over at night, camouflaging with the shadows. After around 42 days, the chicks hatch. They are already strong and alert from birth, and within days they can follow the adults and run at surprising speeds. In the wild, ostriches are omnivores. They feed mostly on plants, seeds, grasses, fruits, and flowers. But they won't hesitate to eat insects, small lizards, or even rodents when they get the chance. Since they don't have teeth, they swallow small pebbles and sand to help grind up food in their gizzard. Their eyesight is excellent and helps them spot predators from a great distance. If threatened, they usually prefer to run, but if cornered, they can deliver deadly kicks with their strong legs and sharp claws. There's a common myth that ostriches bury their heads in the sand to hide when they're scared. That's not true. What they actually do is lower their necks and bodies to the ground to blend in with their surroundings, which can make it look from far away like their heads are buried. Over time, this behavior led to the myth, but in reality, ostriches are very aware of what's happening around them. Their large eyes, among the biggest of any land animal, give them a wide field of vision, making it hard for predators to sneak up on them. Ostriches have a unique way of regulating their body temperature, which is especially important in the hot, arid environments they call home. They can raise and lower their wings to expose or cover their bare skin, helping to either trap heat or cool down. Their long necks and legs also help with heat dissipation, giving them an advantage in extreme climates. Interestingly, ostriches don't have a crop, the food storage pouch found in many other birds. Instead, their food passes quickly into a very muscular gizzard that does most of the grinding. Socially, ostriches can be quite vocal. They produce a range of sounds including hisses, low booms, and even roars during mating season. The booming call of a male ostrich can be heard from several kilometers away and is often compared to the sound of a lion's roar. In some regions, ostriches form mixed groups with other animals like zebras or antelope, benefiting from shared alertness to predators. Their presence in ecosystems is important too, as they help control insect populations and spread plant seeds through their droppings, contributing to the balance of their habitat. Ostriches have also had a long relationship with humans. In ancient civilizations like Egypt, their feathers were symbols of purity and truth. Today, ostrich farming is common in parts of the world, especially in South Africa. They're raised for their lean, healthy meat, their decorative feathers, and their durable leather, which is often used in high-end fashion. Despite being domesticated in some areas, wild ostriches are still thriving in their natural habitats, running freely across the African plains. And folklore, often associated with mystery, prophecy, and transformation. Scientists consider ravens among the most intelligent of all birds, capable of using tools, mimicking sounds, and even planning for the future.